Morries Ford is out here today with the new 2015 Ford Focus ST. What I'd like to do is show you around the interior, the exterior, and then give you a driving review of this vehicle. So I'm guessing a few years ago, someone over at Dearborn woke up and said, you know what, I think I want to take that Focus and make it a fun ride. And what they got was the Ford Focus ST. So there has been a previous version of this car, and this one's going to feature a few kind of midlife crisis updates, but those are all really welcomed. From the front end to the rear to the interior, this one is kind of more of the base ST, but I'll tell you what, it's really all you need. From here, it's just more creature comforts, but this one does it all. With the electronic torque vectoring steering, I mean, this thing just flat out moves. The guys at the big blue oval, I mean, knock this one right on the head. This one does have the optional wheels in the sunroof, which I do like, but inside I'd really love those leather Recaro seats. I mean, as far as this goes, it's only available in the 6-speed manual, which, win. It's only available in this hatchback style, win there. I mean, overall, you get room, you get a compact car with a 2-liter turbo. It's still gonna get you good fuel economy, yet when you put your foot down even a little bit, it just moves. So everyone that looks into the Focus ST is gonna know how well it handles, that it's a blast out on the road, but what you don't think about is day-to-day driving. I mean, this thing gets over 30 miles per gallon on the highway, probably more if you can keep your foot out of it, and storage space is abundant. This comes out, it's a 60-40 split rear seat, and I mean, there is room for 4 or 5 adults inside this car. Now, I've been waiting about a year to get behind the wheel of one of these, and finally getting into the seat, I can see what people would say were those Recaros. Those with the full leather might not be the best bet for every day. But me growing up with a racing family and everything else, I love it. You couldn't get any better than those Recaros in that seat too. Now you get the flat bottom steering wheel with the ST kind of engraved in the wheel here. Got a really sporty feel to it. You know, the ride is stiff, but it's not overly uncomfortable. I mean, with the traction control on, you could drive this car year round and be comfortable. You know, it is a little bouncy, but the fun factor makes up for that. Hands down, way more fun to drive. I mean, every time you get behind the wheel, you're guaranteed to have a fun time. I like that it tells you up on the dash here, if you do want to try and get the best possible fuel economy, it will tell you when to upshift. Now, that's pretty unique in that this is the 2-liter EcoBoost, so you do get pretty good fuel economy even though it's considered a sports car. I mean, you can drive this thing like a sane person and get pretty decent highway fuel economy, whether you're running around city getting the good mileage as well, but that's probably not going to happen. This thing is too much fun to keep your foot, I mean, not just pinned in the accelerator. I mean, just listen to this thing. It just gets up and goes. I've driven everything from Aston Martins to Lamborghinis to Mercedes. I mean, literally everything across the board. And I don't know if I've had as much fun as I've had in this little car. I mean, it points you fun, and it just moves. It just wants to go faster and faster, and I think that's good or bad, because there is cops out there and they will give you tickets if you're driving fast. But I mean, if you could just get this thing on a track, it would be more fun than anything, I think, because it's cheap, fun horsepower that you could take out, fly around the track, and then still go and get groceries later that night. So overall, I mean, I think with the exception again of the Focus RS, I think this car is amazing. Thanks for watching our overview on the Ford Focus ST. If you'd like to schedule your test drive, stop by our Minnetonka or Buffalo Ford locations. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you buy happy.